Hello, 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 everybody. Here you are again, 360, another week, believe it or not, as they fly by, 16th of August. We're going to do a real quick thing here. I'm going to go check my YouTube channel, turn it over to Red, then Chris, and then we'll be back through with the major topics. Red's going to do an update for the 7 days. Then we have a special guest that will come on after Chris. Somebody from a very, very intelligent, probably the best state in the union, New Jersey. Can't help myself. Anyway, here's Red.
Thanks very much, Marty. And hello, Chris Johnson. Good to be here with you guys again on another OnPassive 360. Yes, it is Wednesday, the 16th of August. And here we are. Doesn't time fly when you're having fun? We've got some great updates with you. We're going to do 7 days in the OnPassive land. And we're going to go over a few things as well. Really has been a full-on week this week, hasn't it? And, you know, we really have got some good information for you. We're going to bring you all of that and a lot more in OnPassive 360, along with a very special guest. You are going to love this person. I'm sure you of that. Anyway, I'm going to hand over to Chris, and we'll take it from there.
Thank you, Mr. Red. Thank you, Mr. Marty. Good to see you guys again, looking really nice and handsome as normal. You guys are in the right place. We have a pretty exciting week coming up, which we all kind of predicted. I'm really excited about it, and I really can't wait to get this week going. And we can always start it off by 360. We got to enjoy Pakistan, India, their independence. Absolutely amazing what they did. Put it all together. We had a lot of people on there. It was a long day, long couple of days, but it was well worth it. So once again, happy Independence Day to India, Pakistan. 360 loves you, supports you. And Marty, as soon as you're ready, happy birthday, whoever's got a birthday. There we go. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
All right. As you can tell, I'm losing my voice again because I talk too much. No comment from you guys. Wild week. We had Independence Day for Pakistan and India the next day. Because we're a global family, there's something going on every day almost. So keep in mind, today you're going to meet a young guy that we met in a webinar. And every day, we go to different webinars and a new diamond in the rough will pop up. It happens every day. And this is a year and 3 or 4 months after we shut down the founder position. The world is full of people that have a voice, they have ideas, and there's a fine amount of them that see OnPassive for what it is. It's the platform where you can take your hopes and dreams and explode them way beyond anything you could imagine. I know people look at OnPassive as a title, this, title of that, but the power of OnPassive is the people. And once you understand what we really have our hands on, you're missing out. Just take the time. OnPassive is so much more than just a digital platform or AI products. It's about people. It's about a platform where we're going to flip the world upside down. I believe that. I'm going to turn it over to Red because I have no voice, and we'll go from there.
Thank you very much, Marty. Okay, so we have got 7 days in OnPassive. Say it every week. What a week. Well, this week we have certainly had a Ash Mufareh overload. And you will see what I mean by this by the amount of times we have seen him throughout the last 7 days. First thing I'm going to start with, if you remember back from last week when I did the update and when we saw Ash the week before, one of his sayings that he had, and he was talking about at length, he said, every single day we either prepare or we repair. Never has that statement been more true than this week. Prepare or repair. You know what we're all talking about, and it really has been an exceptional week in OnPassive. It started off on Wednesday. What happened on Wednesday of last week? Just 7 days ago, we had so many guests on with us. If you remember, We had Charles Osong, Julie Weng. We had Michael Williams. We also had Chris and Marty, myself. We also had Susie as well. She was on there. And Michael Williams. Yeah. And who else?
Peter Shore.
Peter on there, was he? I thought he was moving house.
I don't know. I can't remember now.
Anyway, we had lots of guests on. They all spoke really well, and it was fantastic to see them all on there. We also had 2 7-day extensions on O-Connect and O-Tracker. That was Wednesday of last week. Thursday came around. What happened on Thursday? Myself and Marty, we did recap of the 360 along with the notes that were put in the back office from Peter Surrer, Janet Butler, and Daryl Cook. And that night, we saw Ash Mufareh for the first time on the Minnow show. He came on there, gave some great updates about everything. That's where the prepare and rule repair came from, plus his vision of where we are standing and moving forward. There were some great questions on there, if you remember, all about O-Connect, etc. And again, on the Friday, there was some more updates all about that. Friday came around, and then we saw Ash again on the Rosalind show. He was on the Friday night Rosalind show, if you remember. Again, kicking back, chilling out with his family. He loves spending time with you guys. I cannot say that enough. Every single time he comes on the webinar, he stays for a long time. Why? Because he loves to be with you guys. He likes the interaction. He likes good questions. If you ever see Ash Mufareh writing something down, you know you have asked a good question. Why? Because he wants the best all the time. He looks at us to give him good questions about the feedback of what the user is looking for, how he can tweak it, how he can make anything better. And if he's writing it down, that means it's going to go back to the team in Hyderabad and it's going to be implemented or at least looked at. Saturday, guess who we saw again on Saturday? Yep, Ash Mufareh came on to the Minnow show once again. He gave us some great updates of what was going on Saturday, and he really did put the wheels to rights, really, as far as I was concerned, on the Minnow show. Then Sunday, we had some updates as well, what was going on that Marty did from the Saturday night. Monday comes around. What happened on Monday? Brand new website, and it was all themed for the Indian Independence Day, which was on Tuesday. If you noticed, the colors that they were used on the website, absolutely fantastic. All of the whites and the greens and the oranges, they were all there. Also, if you are astute and you've been looking at the websites closely, you will notice that the About Us section on the new website is a whole new theme, a whole, not new written per se, but definitely a new theme and layout for that. Looked really, really good. Also, we saw on Monday, Ash Mufareh came on the Pakistan Independence Day webinar along with COO Mohammed Kamal. They said some great things, and we all were there celebrating the Pakistan Independence Day on Monday. Tuesday came around. What happened on Tuesday? Yep, it was the Indian Independence Day. And along with many of the speakers, we also saw CEO Mohammed Kamal once more. He did some flag raising back at the Hyderabad office, if you saw as well. And also our CMO, Mohammed Nasal, he was there speaking as well on the Indian webinar. And here we are today, Wednesday. We've got a new pop-up in the back office. I'm sure the guys are going to talk about that in a minute. And we've also got a 7-day extension on O-Tracker and O-Connect. And things are cooking in the OnPassive kitchen. That's it for me. Back over to Marty or Chris. Chris.
You forget me every week. Hey, we forgot to mention the one and only The Voice, Robin Noble, was on there too. That's who we were forgetting. I apologize, Robin. I had Peter on my mind because he's making that move. But wow. Great job, Red. Great job, Marty. Marty, don't lose your voice. I need you for the rest of the week, just to let you know. So gargle, gargle, gargle with a lot of lemon water, will you? Listen, I can't tell you how excited I am. I've been on multiple shows in the last 5 or 6 days. I've had to reschedule many things for the rest of this week because we have one heck of a big corporate meeting on Friday. I am preparing myself for that. I'm excited about it. I can't stop getting excited. 3 things that got me going today. 1, I woke up. Woo, thank you, God. Number 2, the sun was out. Number 3, that corporate meeting was put on the new pop-up for Friday. Blew me away. And then I get the honor and privilege to introduce a young man. Listen, every once in a while in everyone's lives, you come across certain individuals who really capture your attention. One of the things that we love doing is when we come across these people, and don't be mad. There's a lot of you that catch my attention, but this young man really caught my attention. When I first saw him, I thought we had a celebrity. He looks exactly like the Snoop Dogg, and that's actually his nickname. And I asked him about that. But he's very, very intelligent. He was talking things last night that blew myself and Marty away on the O-Minnow show. And Marty said, we got to get him on 360. So I'm going to let you know that Chris Johnson, Red Redford, and Marty DeGarmo are 100% on passive. We believe, we love it, we enjoy it. These guys have been doing it a few years longer than I have. And I wouldn't do anything different than I have in the last 3.5 years of my life. But without further ado, I get to introduce this guy. His name is Qua. O-Qua, we call him now. And just check him out and hear what he's got to say. O-Qua, welcome to 360, man. And don't tell me we lost him, Marty. There he is. What's up, Qua?
What's up, Chris? What's up, Marty, Red? Just to introduce myself, I'm Quadell Gibson, known as O-Qua, and I'm so proud to be a part of OnPassive. And this is a dream come true for me. And I've been following OnPassive since I've been in OnPassive for the last 3 years. And I just think it's a calling. God has blessed me to be a part of this family. If anyone out there don't know about OnPassive, I really think you should take a back seat and really focus on this company that's here working on your life harder than you are. And another thing with me, I work hard. I never seen someone else work harder than me for my life. And this is the main thing of OnPassive that we all need to pay attention to. The physical attraction, law of attraction. What we talk is what actually reveals itself. And there's one thing I want everybody on this channel to do for me. Once you get off here, please go look at The Secret. It came out in 2006. It's one of the best documentaries that you as an individual will look at because it's actually explaining you and who you are. And if you ever believed in Mr. Ashmafer, you will understand this video and where he's headed and what he's doing. That's why he don't talk about negative. He don't talk about money. He talk about heart and love. When you talk about heart and love, it comes in abundance. So I always understood the first webinar that I actually heard Ashmafer talk. And I actually felt like it was a blessing that God put him in my life to actually make me understand I was always right about the things that I was doing. And I just want to say thank you to everyone. The Minnow Show is where Chris discovered me. And for like Chris, I had plans and I talked all of this into existence. So when I was talking about the law of attraction, when we talk things into existence, our blessings actually come, but we have to pay attention. If you happen to miss your blessings, you have to find those blessings again. And a part of doing this is just believing in yourself. believing in what you want. When you believe in what you want with faith, it always will reveal itself. And I was talking a little bit on a show yesterday about what can we do in the world of OnPassive. Mr. Ashmanford gave us a vehicle that all we have to do is put 1% in, and we're gonna see everything that we ever wanted. And if you don't believe this, you shouldn't be a part of OnPassive, because at the end of the day, these people, the Hyderabad team, Bless, Muhammad Kamal, Nazel, I appreciate those people so much, because I'm one of those people that always extended my hand. When you extend your hand to help another human being, things come back triple. It might not appear right when you need it, but trust me, the law of attraction sees it. God sees it, and he will answer you. So please look at The Secret. One more thing I wanted to talk about. I was talking on the show yesterday. There's a lot of older people in OnPassive and don't understand the internet, don't understand residual income, passive income. I gave a little scenario yesterday, what I'm gonna try to do, and what it is not try, what I am gonna do for my mom. It's something, everyone have hobbies. We all been put on this earth with a special gift. We all have a special gift. Even an autistic kid that can't speak or don't have visual contact has a gift. And I used to work with autistic kids for 3 years. They all have gifts. We all have gifts. If you look at it this way, if you turn your gifts, which is your hobbies and what you love to do, and you turn it over into OnPassive, you're going to live your dream. You're going to live for the things that you want to do in life. It doesn't matter what it is. He gave you a vehicle for whatever it is that you want to do that's going to make you happy. Do it. This is the best chance, like Ash Musfur always say, this is the best chance that we have online. And I noticed that 3 years ago. I was working on things 2 to 3 years before I even knew anyone in OnPassive. But when I start listening to Ash Musfur, he was doing things on another level than what I was doing. But his words, his heart, his purity, it all makes sense if you actually listen. It's not about instant gratification. People that are thinking about instant gratification, your dreams are going to fall fast. You have to build to grow, to understand and draw the love. That's why Ash never talked about money. It was all from the heart. If OnPassive didn't actually exist, I don't know what I will be doing. I will actually be promoting the old school way. So now he gave us a vehicle to ride in for the rest of our life. Just take your hobbies. And the example that I gave last night, if anyone knows about diamond art, or if you do crocheting, or, any of these hobbies that you love to do that makes you happy, take those ideas, write some ideas down, actually do what you love to do, record it, and start sharing it with people. And when you do this, it actually, the law of attraction is going to attract those like-minded people. And when you draw those like-minded people, guess what happens? You're in your vehicle that Ash Musfur prepared for you. So it's just taking the things that you actually already know and comfortable with and applying them to OnPassive. And you will be okay. And I strongly believe that. And if you look at The Secret, do it today, and it's going to change your world tomorrow. And you will actually understand what every single person in OnPassive with a big heart is doing for each other. This is one big family. If you believe it, we're going to reach the top and a new top and another top. Just think about it. If we all had the same heart that Ash Mafurro happened, just think about the change that we can make. Think about O-Bless. Think about Mr. Chris and the things that he has already have done with the roof. Like, that was amazing. That blew my mind. That blew my mind to an extent to where it's like, I'm doing the same thing. I'm gonna be a part of O-Bless with Chris. Like, and we all are, definitely. So for my elders and these young children out here, the things that I did was, I'm a jack of all trades. So I just feel I'm different. So I just took the things that I love to do and put it into a business. Like, and OnPassive was the train for me. And all we have to do, take your hobby. Like, let me back up a little bit. This is what I'm doing with myself. I never did music a day. Everything that I'm doing right now, I never did a day in my life. I do music. I never played an instrument a day in my life. I do photography. I don't even like taking pictures. Seriously. I graphic designing. I get that from my mom. She's an interior decorator. So I grew up in a household with just seeing my mom change the house. Every season, the house changed. So it's just a part of you, and turn it into something that can change other people's lives. Don't think about you. When you think about someone else and how you can wake up and change their life, it makes your life that much better. And these are the tactics that I've been taking over the years. A lot of people might not understand the things that I was doing because I was working so hard. But when I ran into OnPassive, I completely took myself offline just so I can prepare for OnPassive. And the thing is, like I was telling you, I never did none of these things in my life, but I talked every single thing into existence, every single thing. And on my channel, I'm going to start putting this content out. And this 5 years ago. And this was what made me be a strong believer of Aunt Ash Mafurro. Everything that I did in the past, it was written already. I did it before I known Ash Mafurro. And now that I'm seeing OnPassive unveil itself, I was always doing everything right. And patience is a virtue. So you might not see your signs, but when you start understanding them, you knew everything happened for a reason. So I know I'm a part of OnPassive for a reason. I talk being on this show into existence. And it happened for me. I believed for years, but I really started talking it into existence, and it happened in days. So believe, just believe. That's the biggest part. Believe in yourself. We all have our own fingerprint. We are all different. And if you apply yourself and your hobbies into OnPassive, I guarantee you, you will reach the top. And we all will be able to help each other.
Boom. Thank you very much. Now you can see why we invited him on. Great time to bring him on because I'm having trouble talking.
Jersey.
Is there anything anybody else has?
How can you follow that?
Yeah.
No, I know.
I do have one thing, and I forgot. Number one,
Go ahead.
You're awesome, dude. But I want to say something real quick that I forgot, and I apologize. Vittel Smart's mother passed away 2 days ago, and because we've been doing all these functions, I want to reach out my condolences from the entire OnPassive family to Vittel Smart's mom. Please reach out to him, guys. I'd appreciate it. Kwa, you are amazing. I didn't discover you. You were already discovered a long time ago, and I think you knew it. And like God says, he'll let you know when it's your time, and definitely today was your time. And I think you're going to be a real busy man because everyone on here loves you, making some phenomenal comments on here. So, Kwa, appreciate you for coming on to 360, my brother. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
All right. Anyway, thank you, everybody. As I said, there's many diamonds in the rough. You are who you are. Just be ready. Believe it. and it'll happen. Remember, you're always 100% correct. You believe you can, you can. If you believe you can't, you're right. You probably can't. We all can. Anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow. Don't forget about Friday. Keep looking in the back office. As said 2 or 3 times, things are happening. Boom, 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 boom. So pay attention. Love you all. God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow. And again, 360 next week. Thank you, thank you, thank you.